their compound to put there. So it's kind of detention. And this is a problem in China for past decade. And this amendment to criminal procedure law try to fix the problem. They try to narrowing the using of the resident surveillance in so-called appointed places. So they say in most of the cases, in the common cases, you just put it at home. If you cannot do it, you don't use it. But for some special cases, you may use it. And then for using that, it's similar as detention or arrest. So there is a need to inform the family members or relatives.
So, Edward, do you believe it will be easier for the investigators and police officers to disappearing somebody all of a sudden without notice?
Yeah, well, I think that's the concern, the broad level concern. I mean, I agree that the social situation has changed greatly. When I first got here 25 years ago, and the situation was everyone lived in the work units buildings, and so as a result there were monitors on each building, monitors on each floor, and then now the situation has changed greatly. Can people disappear? And I think that those issues are greatly over exaggerated probably with issues of national security, which we have in the United States as well. I mean, they've suspended constitutional issues with national security. They've suspended,
especially after 9/11.
Exactly. Yeah. So in secret detention and monitoring, and I mean to a large extent, I mean this is what we've found is practical folks involved with the legal practice here in China with this kind of detention. The issue isn't so much about, it's about actually putting a certain amount of pressure on people, and I think they would come up with solutions, or they would come up with stories that they might not ordinarily give if they were in a normal kind of a detention center. With
another thing, the draft amendment specifies the authorities need to notify the suspect's families within 24 hours, except those cases that is involved related to national security or terrorism. What do you think?
I think it's a progress we have made, but it's not big enough. Yeah. You have to consider the current provision.
We should notify family members anyway.
No. According to the current criminal procedure law, in all kinds of criminal cases, the investigators should notify the family members or unit within 24 hours, except, if impeding the investigation or it's not reachable. No, they didn't say what kind of the cases. Okay. So according to current criminal procedure law, in all kinds of cases, murders, rapes, robbery, theft, the police may not